Hello Lovelies, today I'm super excited because I've got the Lush Valentine's Day collection for you. Mostly just the bath bombs and the bubble bars, but there's a whole load here to show you. But I thought first I'd start off with the sort of returning products. So you can kind of see those first, and then at the end we'll see the new exciting products. The first up is the Rose Bombshell Bath Bomb, and as you can tell this is a super pink, super kind of girly bath bomb. It has a very strong rose scent and it's one of my personal favourites. I love rose scents, so this is a favourite of mine. I think it is a little bit sweet. I think if you don't like sweet scents then this might be a bit overpowering for you, but it is beautiful. And as I recall, it has rose petals in it. I might be wrong about that. It should do, because the original one did. Because this was a remake last year of the official, original, Rose Bombshell Bath Bomb, so yeah, I really like this one. Next up is the Roller Bath Bomb. Now I'm pretty sure this is just an Oxford Street exclusive. I'm not entirely sure, to be honest, if it's the Valentine's Day collection. Sometimes it's quite hard to tell, but this was actually in the Mother's Day collection, I believe, last year. I don't remember whether it was an Oxford Street exclusive or not, just because I always buy everything from Oxford Street, so I actually find it quite hard to remember whether things were just for the Oxford Street store or not. But this is a gorgeous, sweet, sort of fruity smelling bath bomb with the sort of half cocoa butter and half bath bomb. And this, as I recall, looks absolutely amazing in the bath. Like, it is honestly so gorgeous. So I am actually really excited to use this again. It is a real favourite of mine. Next up, if I can find it, will be the sort of sister leg of that bath bomb. It's part of the collection. It's obviously this awkward moment where I'm trying to find a bath bomb, a specific one, and then I can't. It's probably going to be the last one to pull out the bag, to be honest. Oh yeah. These are kind of labelled really oddly. I don't think the person who did the labels did them right. I don't blame her, because it was the first day of, selling all the Valentine's Day products, so they always get in a muddle. But this is the Over and Over Bath Bomb, which is kind of like an orange citrus version of the Roller Bath Bomb. And this is a gorgeous, sweet smelling bath bomb. Kind of like Nevermind the Ballistics, very similar to that. And actually I tried this earlier in the year, well, not earlier in the year, last year actually, in the Lush big event, the showcase, yeah, the creative showcase. And it's really gorgeous. A link will be in the description to my review of it. But I kind of think it's this weird one to release for Valentine's Day. I don't really get why it's a Valentine's Day bath bomb. It doesn't really seem to fit any particular theme, but there you go. It's a beautiful smelling one, and honestly, even though it doesn't fit the theme, the great thing about it is if you hate, all this girly, romantic-y heart stuff, and you're single like me and you need something that's a bit, not so in your face Valentine's, this is the great alternative. Okay, so many bath bombs. Oh. Let me see, okay, personal favourite of mine, always going to be a favourite of mine, is the Unicorn Horn Bubble Bar, which I actually never liked the scent of. I think it's sort of like Yang Yang and lavender, something like that. Definitely Yang Yang, and it's just a really fun bubble bar. I think you'd be hard pressed not to like this. And I always call this the single girl product, because it's the kind of different one that if you're a single person you won't be thinking, God, it's covered in hearts or anything. You're thinking I'm going to be fabulous with my unicorn horn. But it's great. It also has a sort of shimmer on it if you don't like luster. I don't know if that really shows up, but it does also have that. It's just a fab product. I love this one. Next up is, let me see, it's the Lover Lamp Bath Bomb, which is returning from last year, and as you can see it's a sort of simple white bath bomb with cute little hearts, and this was a real favourite last year. A lot of people liked it. It has a kind of like, I'd say, a lot of people say it smells like Terry's chocolate orange. So there's a big debate around what this actually smells like, but it's a really nice sort of fresh scent, which I love, and it's just really cute. This is a personal favourite of mine, so I actually really recommend it. It's quite a good, I'd say quite a neutral bath bomb, because I think it's not too sweet, not too sort of herbal, not too really anything. So I think if you're really in doubt, if you're going to buy someone a Valentine's Day gift, this is a great one to go for. What's up next? I feel like I'm inevitably going to miss out a product and then I'll be annoyed with myself, so I'm just going to double check I have done everything on the sort of old product side. And I'm also going to have a sip of coffee because, yeah. Okay, so I think there's just 2 more left. Bear in mind that this is only the bath bombs and bubble bars. And also I should say, I'm pretty sure the Ladybird bubble bar, which was actually part of the Mother's Day collection last year, has come into the Valentine's Day collection, as I believe, because I saw that on the site and I actually had no clue that that was coming back in Valentine's Day, so that is also available on the site. Next up is, and I really think Lush has done a great job with this design, I think it's beautiful. It's the Cupid bath bomb. Look at that, I think that's gorgeous. I think it's a really pretty idea, and it's not sort of falling apart. It looks like it would fall apart in 5 seconds, but actually it's beautiful. And it has a very romantic but sweet scent. My sister's boyfriend said it smells like raspberry, but I'm getting kind of more like Parma violets. One thing you will learn from watching my Lush videos is that I never seem to know what anything smells like. So maybe you shouldn't trust me. But as with like all the Lush products I buy, there are reviews on my blog, and all the ones I've shown you before this are actually up on my blog, so you can go and check those out. And this one will be up soon. But it just smells really pretty and kind of romantic, and I just think that's so nice. Personally, out of all the ones here, this is probably the one that I would like to receive, because I think it's really cute and romantic. Okay, so finally we are on to the Love Struck bubble bar, which you probably will recognise as the emoji. I think this is a really cute idea. At first when I saw photos of this, I thought it was like a bath bomb because of the shape, because I saw it just from this angle, but it's actually a kind of bubble bar that's flat. And I just think that's a really cute idea. Sort of 10 out of 10 for the design, Lush, because that's a great idea. The only thing that is a little bit interesting about it, and I'm not really sure what is in the ingredients, I'm looking now, but it smells, apparently has geranium in it, but it does, and lemon as well, but it does smell very, a lot of people say it smells kind of like nail varnish remover. I'm not really getting that, but I'm getting kind of slightly plasticky smell from this. So actually I would recommend seeing this in person, because the scent is very odd. I don't really know what to think of that, to be honest. I love the design, but the scent, I'm not so sure. Anyway, to round up the products, we have the Love Struck bubble bar, the Cupid bath bomb, which is adorable. We also have the Over and Over bath bomb, the Unicorn bubble bar, the Rose Bombshell bath bomb, there's so many, the Love Lamp bath bomb as well, and also the Oxford exclusive, which is the Yola bath bomb, this one. But anyway, that's the roundup of this year's collection. Personally, I've never really been a fan of the Valentine's Day collection. I call it being sort of its own single, but I've never been in a relationship with Valentine's Day, so it's kind of never been something that I've enjoyed in a romantic sense, because I'm always buying it for myself and feeling a bit like a loner. I'm kidding. I do think it's a really lovely collection this year. I love the 2 new additions, and I love the ones that are already in the collection, because I think there's a nice range. It's not all one type of scent, one other type of scent, and it's not too like romantic across the board. Like there's something kind of for everyone, and if you're buying it for a partner, girlfriend, boyfriend, whatever, then there's a whole load of things you can choose from, which I think is great. And if you're buying for yourself, like me, there's also a whole lot of great products too. But anyway, thank you for watching, lovelies. Bye!